Everyone, Paul here. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about trading with the Bitcoin dominance. I kind of did this a couple times in a couple trades. Instead of focusing on trading Bitcoin with just reading the charts on Bitcoin, I look at the Bitcoin dominance because it gives you a pretty good idea what's happening with the overall market. Because a lot of the money, it first comes into Bitcoin, and then it affects everything else. So if you look at the dominance, it's pretty similar. The charts are a little bit different, but you can probably catch some pretty early moves too, compared if you're just trading it with Bitcoin. So today I'm going to run you through the formula that I do to trade Bitcoin with reading the Bitcoin dominance chart. Okay, so to set this up, I kind of have a little new layout here. I have the wave trend, which I talked about in the last video, and then Trade Sniper. Now, Trade Sniper I actually put on here twice. I'll load up the MACD and the signal on one, and then I'll do it again here. Go to Trade Sniper. And in this one, I'll have the MACD and the signal turned off. So we have the Trade Sniper. It's with Trade Sniper, but I like separating them because it gets too cluttery if all on screen. So with this layout, you can kind of really see. You can see the moments really to get in and get out. Really good moments to get in and get out. But for this strategy, we're not going to be focusing on Bitcoin. We're going to be focused on trading with the Bitcoin dominance. To do that, you go to Bitcoin.D. So you trade with the Bitcoin dominance. And this is kind of how I read it. You can make your trades very easy to see. You can look at your Trade Sniper, the MACD version of it. And you can enter trades when it crosses. And that's one point of it. It's very easy to see. Whenever it crosses the yellow line, those are good moments to get in. And you always want to know the overall trend. Now, this is the Bitcoin dominance. So usually when you do this, you could find your signals very early on if you do it on the Bitcoin dominance. So what you want to do is let me just remove all this clutter here. Okay. So what you want to do really is you want to make sure everything's checking off. You want to make sure that your wave trend looks like it's going up, and you want to look like the wave trend's going up. You want to make sure it's crossing on the MACD with the Trade Sniper, and you want to make sure that the color-coded Trade Sniper down here is giving you a good signal too. So what you really want to look for first is to see if you're in an uptrend. So what we can see right here with Bitcoin, it crossed right, well, this is the dominance, but it crossed right about here is when it crossed, and so you could erode this entire thing out, and you caught this move up because it didn't touch again until it was up here. This is when it started going down, and this is the Bitcoin dominance. So what's happening right now, we would want to wait for it to cross back up right here. We want to wait for this to cross up before we make another move up. We want to make sure this crosses on this Trade Sniper right here, the MACD area. We want to make sure it crosses up before we make any other moves. Right now, what we can see is that it could still be going down. If we look at it with the wave trend, you want to get your moves when this yellow line. Another move with the wave trend is seeing if this yellow line will go through this white line. That's another move. And then you want to check the Trade Sniper, the one with the color coded, to see if there's any signals of it starting going up. You want to look for bright green or red. And if these are signaling an uptrend, you want to make sure your Trade Sniper here is bright green. So you actually get your signals in pretty early by looking at the MACD version of it, but all this is really color coded to find your entry and exit points. So you should enter with the MACD version of the Trade Sniper right here, And then you can look at your wave trend and the other part of the Trade Sniper to make your entries. Let's just check a couple entry points. We already went over this one right here. It's when it crossed, so it could have rode that entire thing out. If you look at your wave trend, you see the line is going up. You see the line is going up, but it starts warning you right about here that it's going to start dipping soon. And you also see that with the Trade Sniper. From this point right here, you see the indication of it going up right here. And you can follow it because, well, the Trade Sniper, it has cooldown periods, but mainly it's green. But let's look at some other points on the dominance here. So right here, we want to look first on crosses down. And we see it happening right here. Here's a downtrend right here. You see that with the Trade Sniper MACD. You also see on, you also see with Trade Sniper right here that it's red. So that's another indication. And then you see the wave trend here, and you see it going down as well. So that is a strong indication of a downtrend. So let's see if we can find any other moments here. So this right here is the start of a downtrend. It crosses on the MACD from the Trade Sniper, and it goes down. You see it go down on the wave trend, and you see that the color-coded Trade Sniper is also in lower regions. So let's look at a couple other points. Now, when you're trading on the dominance like this, you can usually catch. You could catch the big moments before they actually show up on the Bitcoin chart. I'll do one or two more on Bitcoin dominance, and we'll see if this is close to what the Bitcoin chart is showing. So we see it cross right here, start of an uptrend. We see it coming up, the ley line coming up on the wave trend here, and then we also see the upward movement. We also see upward movement with the Trade Sniper color coded. So anyway, that's doing it with Bitcoin. Now what I want to kind of do is show you real quickly, if we can find it here. So what we can see right here, and then I'll just do the recent moves right now with Bitcoin on the dominance. And we see right here that this was the start of a downtrend. We see it on the wave trend, and we see it dipping down on the color-coded Trade Sniper. So if we go to Bitcoin, what we want to look for to see if it has predicted a downtrend. And it predicted the downtrend right about here, so it's pretty accurate. So it's following almost the same thing, but you might have got in a little earlier if you did it with the Bitcoin dominance. So it's Bitcoin.D. If you want to trade with the Bitcoin dominance, it's Bitcoin.D. Whenever I trade Bitcoin from now on, I check it on the Bitcoin dominance, and I just check the MACD, the wave trend, and the color-coded part of the Trade Sniper to get my entries and exits. Because if you use these three indicators, you could see clearly the entry points and the exit points. So a shout out to Bitcoin. As of yesterday, I looked it up. Bitcoin has overtaken the market cap of Facebook, and it's going to, my opinion, reach the higher assets up there. So Bitcoin is on its way of becoming probably one of the top 5 assets in the world. So not financial advice, but Bitcoin is not going anywhere anytime soon. It is here to stay. So anyway, that's why I trade Bitcoin, and what is coming so far, and what we can tell here is in everything with the Bitcoin ETF and everything that has happened, there's a lot more money going into Bitcoin, and the halving hasn't even happened yet, and Bitcoin is already at the almost at the last all-time high. So yeah, I think Bitcoin is going to do really good this next bull run, but that's my opinion. This is not financial advice. Anyway, this is why I trade Bitcoin. I trade just scalping it, but whenever the halving actually happens, I'm going to be following these charts and this formula I'm going to be trading with the dominance, not with Bitcoin, because trading it with the dominance, you'll be able to probably find more good signals. But anyway, if you guys like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.